Foul against each team in the first quarter. Intercepted by Hayes. Beard telegraphed it to Wilkes. As effortlessly as he did against Chicago Wednesday. Porter back on the Hayes side. Up in the right now. Chenier bounces back out. Now turn around. Elvin Hayes on Wilkes. Going to Elvin Hayes. One move on Wilkes and he's got it. Spencer Moore. He waits for Haskins. Not there. They go cross court Reardon. Two white shirts at the end. This is important. Back out. Elvin Hayes comes up.
Very physical teams, and here's Greg Ballard, the third-year man out of the University of Oregon. Elvin Hayes, the big lane. He turns around and falls away, and hardly anybody can get to that shot. Elvin Hayes and 13 in favor of the Knicks. Back up to a 5-point lead. Elvin Hayes from way. What did he have? 6 steals in a game against San Antonio this week. Here's Elvin Hayes.
Bothered by Lou.
I just shot my shot at this little dot. I'm trying to crit that neck on her big neck. My niggas trying to crit.
What's up, YouTube? It's Jordan. I'm back in the video coming with a big body banger 23 video. Now, first things first, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and roll to 7K. I'm saying today I am the Build Dill on your local corner, and I'm coming at y'all with this Elvin Hayes 2K23 build video. This was heavily requested by one person, so you better be happy. I want to see like 10 hearts in the comment section. I want to see like fireworks. I want to see an I love you. I want to see a thank you, and I want to see a 5th random comment. And just in that order. If I don't see it, I'm going to be sad, depressed, lonely, all that good stuff. But this is for you. You are the main one that wanted the Elvin Hayes, and you've been persistent. So, you know, I'm a man of the people. I'm a man of the person. So here you go. But for the people who didn't request Elvin Hayes, I do hope that y'all enjoy this build, and I hope y'all enjoy the video. And without further ado, let's get right into the attributes I use for this Elvin Hayes 2K23 build video. All right, so as you see, he is a right-handed power forward, number 11. As you see, he is 6'9", 234 pounds with a 6'11" wingspan and a solid body shape. You know, this is all accurate from the height to the weight to the wingspan. As always, I try to keep my builds as accurate as possible using, you know, even if their actual measurements aren't available, normally I use the 2K measurements because they're pretty accurate more often than not. But I believe 6'11" was the actual measurement. Now, for the attributes, you see for his finishing, you want to put that up to a 90. For your driving layup, you want to put that all the way up to an 80. For your driving dunk, you want those contact dunks, you want an 85 driving dunk, and then you want a 90 standing dunk. For your post control, you want an 87. Then for your shooting, you want to put your mid-range up to a 75 and put your free throw to a 52. For your playmaking, you want a 65 pass accuracy, a 50 ball handling, and then a 50 speed with ball. For your defensive rebounding, you want a 93 interior defense to give you Hall of Fame post move lockdown, a 60 perimeter defense, a 65, I said 65, at 80 still, my bad, I was tripping, at 87 block. And then you want to put your offensive rebound up to an 80 and put your defensive rebound all the way up to a 90. For your physicals, you want to put your speed rating all the way up to a 75, put your acceleration maxed, put your strength to a 94 to get a Hall of Fame brick wall, then put your vertical to a 75 and your stamina up to a 90. And this is pretty much the build, man. Like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. And as always, let me know how y'all feel about the build, what y'all like about the build, what y'all don't like about the build. You know, if you think it could be different, you know, if you think I could have represented Elvin Hayes in a different way, in a better way, you know, I'm open to all criticism. You know, as always, I try to be, you know, I try to respond to all y'all. You see takeovers, I go with stuff box and box out wall. You have access to post scoring, rebounding, and rim protecting takeovers though, so it is a pretty good range to choose from for a primarily run and dunk type of player, you know. And you see in the shades of, I actually do get Elvin Hayes, which just means I did my job, I think. And I also get Evan Mobley and Jaren Jackson Jr., you know, 2 other great rim protectors in the NBA right now. You see, I built a Paint Beast build. Once again, like, comment, and subscribe if you are new, and let me know what y'all think about this build. If you think that it represents Elvin Hayes, especially you know, the person that wanted Elvin Hayes, especially you, let me know if y'all think this is a good representation. If not, let me know what I could have done differently. Now, for the badge spread, it already has a pretty balanced badge spread for what you're trying to do. You know, like, it's pretty geared toward finishing and defense, but you have some shooting badges, some playmaking badges, you know, so you have enough. But in my opinion, I would either split the extra badges that you get from playing my career between defense and finishing, or just apply all of them to finishing. You know, I feel like you have enough defense and rebounding badges, but at the end of the day, it is up to you. But as for the play style, it was like a baby Shaq, really. Like, it played like a 6'9" Shaq, you know, like I could go into the paint, hit you with a drop step at any time, go into the paint, hit you with a post move at any time, you know, baby you. Its real key though was defense, you know, perimeter defending, interior defending, shot blocking. You know, that was its real skill. Its real skill was being a primary defender while also providing some post offense. You know, obviously with this build, you're not expecting to drop 50 a game in 2K standards, but you are expecting to at least get a block a game and 5 rebounds. You know, like, that is what you should be aiming for with this type of build, because that is really what this type of build gives. Now let's talk about Elvin Hayes a little bit. So while I was not alive to watch Elvin Hayes, we all know, you know, Hall of Famer. What, he had seasons where he averaged like 15 plus rebounds a game, 3 plus blocks a game, 1 steal a game, 20 plus points a game. You know, he was definitely in that era, of course, where there were a lot of plumbers, but still, you know, his talent should not be undermined, you know, because there's seasons where he was putting up Bill Russell type of numbers, you know, Wilt type of numbers for his time, you know, in terms of rebounding, in terms of blocking, in terms of scoring, you know, in terms of setting the tone for what it means to be a defender at the power forward position, and what it means to play in the post, what it means to be a running dunker. You know, bro was catching lobs at a time where it was very rare to see lob passes, you know. So he did his thing for the Washington Bullets. I believe he played for a number of other teams as well and still excelled. Even after the merger, he was excelling, you know. He was doing his thing in the NBA. Now, I'm not sure if he still is alive. If he is, you know, he had a great career. Same thing if he isn't alive, you know, rest in peace if he is. Somebody please update me on that. But, you know, I don't like how older players are often disrespected, you know, just because they play in an easier time. But, like, still, he was one of the trailblazers of what we know as basketball today. But that's pretty much the end of the video, y'all. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna roll to 7K, you know what I'm saying? Comment down below any builds y'all want, and I'll eventually get to them. But until then, I'm out. Peace.